Hey, it's Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and quick question for you. Does fast pitching scare you? And the reality is, for a lot of hitters, the answer is yes. But hopefully by the end of this video, the answer will be no. I'm going to try to share with you a few different helpful pointers to not only have more confidence against guys who throw hard, but actually be able to go up to the plate and do damage against them and really see fast pitching as an opportunity to showcase yourself and your talents and your abilities against a good pitcher. That's really what it is. It's a great opportunity for you to stand out and gain attention on the field. But I understand that when guys are throwing hard, bringing the heat, it can be a little bit intimidating. So I really think today's video is going to help you. Let's just jump right into it. So the first thing that's important to understand is fast pitching it's all relative, right? It's kind of funny, 75 miles an hour. If you take 75 miles an hour, well, at 46 feet for a youth player, 75 miles an hour might be absolutely bringing it. But 75 miles an hour from 60 feet, 6 inches when you're in high school, that's probably average or below average. And 75 miles an hour in college, you're rarely gonna see that. I mean, you're probably not gonna see that. That's slow for college players, right? College, it might be more of 85 miles per hour is the norm that you might see. And then at the professional level, big league guys, if they see 85, they'd probably be thrilled. In fact, they'd probably have a hard time with it because it's so slow compared to the average velocities that they're seeing. So it's just kind of interesting. This is all relative, but this particular video, what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about a specific velocity number on the radar gun. I'm just talking about, no matter what level you're at, whether you're a youth player, high school, college, professional player, you've got kind of your average velocity. And then you've got the extremes, the outliers. You've got guys that throw on the slower side, and then you've got guys that absolutely bring it. That's what we're talking about in today's video. You've seen average pitcher after average pitcher, all with very similar velocities, but all of a sudden, a guy steps on the mound and he's bringing it. How do you handle that? All right, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do when you're facing a guy that throws hard is time the fastball and adjust to everything else. Adjust to everything off speed, okay? So what I mean by this is when you are in the on-deck circle, right? Or when you're in the dugout, maybe you're in the hole and you're trying to get your timing down, what you should be doing is you should be sitting there and you should be timing, basing everything off of the fastball, okay? And I think a common problem, hitters all the time with guys that throw hard on the mound, fast velocity, they're consistently late, and they're late because they step up to the plate and they're not really sure what the pitcher's gonna throw, and they're just simply guessing up there. You can't guess, especially with a guy that throws hard, because you just don't have that kind of time to guess or to, see it and then try to decide whether or not to swing. You've really got to step in the batter's box and you have got to have your fastball timing down, because the reality is, check this out, if you have your fastball timing down, that's great because you're obviously on time for the fastball, right? So ideally you can get this front foot down and just progress right into your swing if it's a fastball. If it's an off-speed pitch, you can adjust, you can hold up for just a click, just one little split second. You can hold everything up and keep your hands back, and you can still put that ball in play hard, right? But if the flip side is true, if you're stepping in the batter's box kind of guessing and you're thinking, okay, well maybe he'll throw me a changeup or a curveball this pitch, and then all of a sudden he juices up a fastball, there's gonna be no way that you have enough time to get your foot down and get your swing off. So I think it's so important, time the fastball, then adjust to off speed. All right, so you've got your fastball timing down, that's great. That leads us directly into the next tip. Sit on the heat, sit on the fastball, okay? Because I'll let you in a little secret with guys that throw hard, okay? Guys that throw hard, they know they throw hard. They've got two eyes, they can see what's going on, right? They can see, okay, everybody else is kind of here and I'm up here. So maybe everybody else, their fastball is like 82 and mine is 87, and sometimes I top out at 90. Guys, they're not dumb. They can see that they have, good velocity, and they're probably told all the time that they've got a good fastball, and so a lot of that gets in their head, and sometimes they get a little bit too cocky with their fastball. So what do they want to throw to stand out on the field? If that's their best pitch, they want to throw that all the time. So when in doubt against a guy that's throwing hard, right, that has good velocity, chances are he's gonna want to throw you a lot of fastballs. So you need to be ready when you step in the box every single at bat. You need to be prepared for, you're probably going to see a lot of fastballs. Why would he throw, if he is able to consistently blow hitters away with his great velocity, why would he worry about throwing changeups and curveballs and other pitches? He might have that in his arsenal, especially against the guys that can handle good velocity, right? But for the majority of hitters, if he can just mow them down with his fastball, why go to anything else? So the point that I'm getting at here is sit on the heat, and you know, that doesn't mean that you're not going to adjust. That doesn't mean you're never going to see anything else. I'm just saying guys with good velocity, they know they have good velocity, and they're going to go to that velocity more times than not. So just be ready. You know, if a guy's on the mound and he can bring the heat, be ready for that heat. Don't be up there thinking, well, maybe he'll throw me 3 changeups in a row or something like that. Chances are he's going to throw you a lot of fastballs, which is great because that's what our timing is based off of. And that fastball, that's the flattest pitch. So, you know, it's a huge advantage for us knowing, you know, my timing. I've timed this guy's fastball. He loves throwing it, and it's the straightest pitch. That should give you confidence that you're going to have success at the plate. Another thing that'll really help you out when it comes to facing pitchers with good velocity is don't go faster, go sooner. So what I'm talking about here is your rhythm, okay? So every hitter has kind of their own rhythm. Some guys like, you know, going a little bit quicker with things. Some guys like going a little bit slower with things, right? But everybody has kind of their own swagger at the plate and their own rhythm. So let's say against an average pitcher, your rhythm looks something like this. So you're in your stance, right? And then he's winding up, he's delivering the pitch, and maybe it's load, stride, go, you know? Load, go. Load, go. Maybe that's my rhythm. Well, a common mistake that I see a lot of hitters do when a fast pitcher jumps on the mound is they change that rhythm, right? So instead of going load, go, maybe now all of a sudden it's like they're loading and they're speeding everything up. They're completely changing their rhythm. Don't go faster. Don't do that. Just go sooner. What I mean by that is, you know, I always talk about dancing with the pitcher, kind of mirroring his movement. So, you know, kind of when he picks his leg up, when he goes into his leg lift, that's about the time that you might pick your leg up. And when he strides towards you, that's about the same time that you might stride towards him. So if that timing, if that works for you against the average pitcher, well, this guy's above average, so you just got to start everything a little bit sooner. You got to go into your load, right? Instead of going into your load and instead of lifting your leg up when he lifts his leg up, maybe you've got to get your leg up a little bit sooner, right? Maybe as he strides towards you, you better already be striding towards him, otherwise you're too late. So just try your best to maintain your same rhythm, your same swagger as usual. Just change your timing a little bit, start everything a little bit sooner. Don't go quicker, don't change the rhythm. Just take your usual timing and you've got to start everything sooner because the ball's going to get to you a little bit sooner. Does that make sense? Another big tip that'll really help you out is commit to swinging. And you should be doing this against every single pitcher, but especially against guys who throw hard. You don't have time. I mean, look, the ball gets to you in an instant. You don't have time to really think about anything. So I think a common mistake is you see hitters who kind of step in the batter's box, and if you could read their mind, I bet a lot of the times these hitters, you know, are stepping in and thinking, okay, hopefully he throws me a good pitch here. If he throws me a good pitch, if it's over the wide of the plate, then I'll swing. And their mentality is, I'm going to try to see the ball, then make a decision on whether or not I'm going to swing. And you just don't have that kind of time. If you've ever felt like you step in the batter's box and you just feel frozen, you feel like you're having a hard time pulling the trigger, that's probably why. So instead, you need to switch your mindset a little bit, and when you step in the box, whatever your routine is, you know, before you step in the box doesn't matter, just try to keep it consistent, but your routine is your routine, I'm cool with it, but your mindset has got to be, yes, it's got to be a commitment to swinging. On this particular pitch, I'm swinging until it's a ball. Think about that. Not maybe I might be swinging. No, I am swinging until it's a ball. Think about the yes, yes, no approach. So I'm swinging until it's a ball. Yes, 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 yes. The pitcher winds up, he makes the pitch, right? He delivers to the plate. Yes, 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 up, no. And that's my only decision is no. If it's a ball or if it's a pitch I'm not looking for, or if he fools me or whatever, and I'm not gonna swing, then it's just no. It's putting the brakes on. But you don't have time to think through things. Your only decision, you've got to commit to swinging at this particular pitch. Remember, I'm swinging until it's a ball. Then if it's a ball, up, no. And it's easy to tap the brakes. So try that. Commit to swinging. And the last tip that I'll leave you with for today's video, with fast pitchers on the mound, look to eliminate pitches. All right, what do I mean by eliminating pitches? Well, for example, if you're watching a guy in the bullpen you know, his pregame bullpen, and you see this guy throws a fastball, a curveball, and a changeup, right? Maybe he's got 3 pitches that he's working with. But you realize on that particular day, he can't throw his curveball for a strike. He's throwing it, you know, 7 feet high every single time. For whatever reason, he cannot throw his curveball for a strike. So if that was the case, and he's proven time and time again he can't throw it for a strike, well, until he proves that he can in a real game, you can kind of eliminate that pitch. So then it goes from 3 pitches that you're worried about to now all you're worried about is it a fastball or a changeup, right? So that's what I mean by eliminating pitches. And here's the thing, with guys who throw hard, remember, they know they throw hard. A lot of the times, because of that, they're gonna over-rely on their fastball, and some of their other pitches might be underdeveloped. So a lot of the times you're gonna see that with guys that throw hard. They can't locate, they can't throw a curveball or a changeup or a slider or whatever pitches they throw. Maybe they can only get their fastball and then 1 other pitch over the plate. So isn't it easier to only worry about 2 pitches rather than 6 pitches or 7 pitches? So you can't do this every single time, but just pay attention and see if he can't get something over the plate and he consistently shows that, make him prove that he can do it in a real game. Otherwise, if he consistently proves that he can't do it, eliminate it. Before you go, I want to share with you a brand new free gift that I created. It's called the Contact Point Checklist. It's 100% free. All you have to do to download it is just click on the link down below in the description, or I'll put the link in the comment section as well. But this Contact Point Checklist, again, 100% free. What I've done is I've freeze framed the swing at the point of contact so that you can compare your swing at the point of contact and see, okay, what am I doing a really good job of and what areas at the point of contact do I need to improve? So it's a great way to help you improve your swing, and it's 100% free right now. So all you have to do, once again, is click on the link down in the description or in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss any of the upcoming videos we have coming out on a weekly basis. So subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.